For your information, purple is the color of the people the purple people eater eats, not necessarily the color of the purple people eater. He tells the narrator himself with the line "eating purple people and it sure is fine" after being asked what his line is. Despite the general assumption and the color of the purple people eater in the album cover, there's no evidence in the original song that the people eater is purple. All we know from the original song in terms of a physical description is that the creature has one long horn it can play music out of, one big eye, a gruff voice, and pigeon toes, and is small enough to land in a tree. However, there are other songs about the purple people eater, like the Purple People Eater number 2 and Santa Claus Meets the Purple People Eater, which potentially provide more information about the purple people eater if you consider that all these songs are in the same universe. The Purple People Eater number 2 is a weird re-recording of the purple people eater under Sheb Wooley, the guy who sang the original songs, alter ego Ben Colder. It's formatted more as an interview of the guy that saw the flying purple people eater. In that song, it's clearly stated that the purple people eater is both short and purple. However, as the Purple People Eater number 2 is mostly the same story as the original song, I would consider this a reboot and not canon to the original song. Santa Claus Meets the Purple People Eater, which is about how the purple people eater saves Santa Claus from a satellite that was about to hit his sleigh and also defines the purple people eater as a little purple guy, is a bit harder to dismiss. My only real argument against it is that it feels like a song version of a straight-to-DVD sequel. The real reason is that I just think it's more interesting if the purple people eater isn't purple and people just get confused by the original song, which isn't exactly a good reason evidence-wise. Personally, I'm less interested in the color of the purple people eater than I am in the color of the narrator. After all, the narrator is worried about the purple people eater eating him, and the explanation we're given for why the purple people eater doesn't eat him is because he's so tough. Which begs the question, is the narrator a purple person who's unusually tough, or is he a normal colored person and purple people are way less tough than other people, which is why the purple people eater only eats purple people? Though I suppose there's nothing that says the purple people eater doesn't eat other colored people, it's just not what he's famous for. Or rather, it almost seems to be his shtick. It's one thing to be named after what you eat, like the anteater, but the purple people eater tells the narrator that's his line, which seems to imply that's the main thing he does, and he's pretty happy about it as he tells the narrator it sure is fine, which almost seems to imply that eating purple people is something close to a respected profession, which would explain why the purple people eater is able to be on TV with no issue. And we know the purple people eater is one of at least a few, as the narrator says it looks like a purple people eater to me, not the purple people eater, which means purple people eaters are common enough to be recognizable in 1958, the year the song originally came out. That is all to say, I think the narrator is a purple person. If purple people eaters can get on TV, there seems to be a decent chance that most people aren't scared they're going to be eaten by a purple people eater, but the narrator is. And while he's scared of the purple people eater, he does talk to him, which is a pretty tough thing to do to something that's going to eat you. So it seems to me that the narrator is a purple person who's unusually tough. But also, purple people are like pests or something. It's kind of hard to tell.